What's up, everybody? Good evening from a very rainy New York City. Busting myths, breaking plateaus, whatever. Maik Wiedenbach. You have to do pull-ups for bodybuilding. Let's see. So the pull-up is supposed to be one of the best lat builders ever, okay? Now there are different ways to do it. So there is, the most difficult one would be a wide grip, which mainly works the mid-back. Then you have underhanded, which is way easier because you get more bicep involvement. And then the easiest one would be the parallel grip, which you can also make into a sternum pull-up. So what's wrong with pull-ups? Nothing per se, it's just most people are bad at them. They can't do them. Most people spend too much time balancing and trying to get themselves up and not really enough lat activation. And then there's the tilt or lack thereof. So if you're here, you can't do this, which is what activates your lats, right? So by necessity, what you could do is a pull down, which I know in terms of physiology is not the same thing, but so one of my favorites is the kneeling, where you kind of tilt the hands like so. And then you can also work the stronger arm and the weaker arm. If you're very adventurous, you can even go all the way, because this is really where the lat contracts, which is also something that you can't do if you're dangling from a bar. Then, of course, the go-to exercise is the pull-down. Now, science has arrived, and we finally have pull-up bars that do this, right? Because this is how the lats work. Whereas in a straight bar, you could sort of mimic it, but then the wrist versus the elbow goes somewhere differently. So again, there's quite a few ways. There's, shall we say, the classic version, where you simply, I prefer the feet back, and you have shoulder blades go down, and then drive your elbows into the body, just like so. No whipping, no anything. Then you can also play with intention. You could pull it apart, thereby working more on the mid-back, pulling straight down. Then one of my all-time favorites is 2 for 1. So you're pulling down with both hands, hence the 2, and then you go up with one hand, working the negative, like so. A good way to isolate is the kneeling pull down. So if you're very tall, this is a very good option. You really can't cheat, you have to go a little bit lighter. And then there is the Vinsky Ronda 45-degree, where you sort of stretch and then drive it in, which is a great lat activation exercise. So I'm oversimplifying, but yes, you have to pull something down or yourself up. But again, tension matters. So if you're struggling, you're getting 3 pull-ups, or you're not getting this, then for bodybuilding purposes, it's not a good exercise. Now, if you're a free climber and your life depends on the pull-up, you should probably get good at it. So again, see what feels right. Remember, the lats also contract here, not here. So it pays to have single arm work. And with that, happy weekend. Mike out.